Coal has been part of our energy story for centuries. And even in today's push for cleaner energy, coal still has a role to play, especially when it comes to producing hydrogen. Believe it or not, about 18% of the world's hydrogen is still made from coal. That's a significant number, especially when we're talking about one of the most important building blocks in the clean energy transition. Hydrogen made from coal typically comes from two main methods, gasification and pyrolysis. Both techniques involve heating coal to break it down chemically. One of the key gases that comes out of this breakdown is hydrogen. Now, let's talk about the coal itself. Not all coal is the same, and this matters a lot. There are different types and ranks of coal. When we say type, we're referring to the original plant material the coal came from, things like ancient trees, shrubs, and swampy plants. But rank is the more important factor when it comes to energy use and hydrogen production. Rank refers to how long the coal has been underground and how much it has transformed over time. The deeper it's buried and the more heat and pressure it's experienced, the higher the rank. High rank coal has more energy and is more efficient for industrial uses like hydrogen production. Coal's story, actually, began hundreds of millions of years ago. Ancient plant matter died, settled in swampy areas, and was buried under layers of mud and rock. Over time, heat and pressure slowly transformed it into coal, a process called coalification. This gave us four main ranks of coal: lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, and anthracite. Lignite is the youngest and contains the least energy, while anthracite is the oldest and most energy-dense. As the rank increases, so does the carbon content. Lignite has more moisture and less carbon, while anthracite is dry, hard, and packed with carbon, making it ideal for high-efficiency fuel or chemical production. Interestingly, coal, wood, and peat all come from the same family of organic material. They all contain carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, but in different proportions. Wood and peat have more hydrogen and oxygen, while coal, especially the higher rank stuff, has more carbon. And this matters because carbon and hydrogen are the two main ingredients when it comes to converting coal into usable hydrogen. As coal matures, its carbon content increases while hydrogen and oxygen drop. That shift makes higher rank coal much better suited for industrial hydrogen production. But here's where it gets a little more complex. Not all the carbon in coal behaves the same way when it's heated. Some of it exists in what we call volatile matter. This is the part that turns into gas during heating. The rest of the carbon stays behind as a solid known as char. When coal goes through pyrolysis, which is heating in the absence of oxygen, it releases the volatile gases, including hydrogen, and leaves behind that solid char. This process is useful when you want to separate gases from solids cleanly. Now, coal isn't just made of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. It also contains other elements like nitrogen and sulfur. These might seem minor, but they're actually important when coal is used to make hydrogen. That S because these impurities can interfere with catalysts, materials that help speed up the chemical reactions needed to extract hydrogen. If nitrogen and sulfur aren't removed or reduced beforehand, they can poison the catalyst and ruin the efficiency of the entire process. That's why pretreatment and cleaning of coal are critical steps in coal-to-hydrogen systems. In the end, coal is a complex material shaped by nature over millions of years, and even though it is often viewed as a dirty fuel of the past, it still has a role to play in the cleaner energy systems of the future, especially in countries that rely heavily on coal and are looking for ways to transition gradually two low-emission technologies. Coal-based hydrogen production can be a bridge solution. The key is finding ways to reduce the emissions, handle impurities, and make the process as clean and efficient as possible.